almost every weekend we are traveling to compete.
Yeah.
If I count that from March that I got here and I compete the Pan Ams all the way to December was 16 tournaments that I competed in.
Yeah.
So just in a period of like 8 months, it was pretty much 2 tournaments per month. So that's I feel that I kind of was able to build. There's still nowadays some YouTube videos, you know, they're doing fly triangles and all over the place. The little they know I was doing fly triangles on wrestlers and blue belts because they all mix everybody
How did your
together.
flying triangle begin?
I was in Brazil. I was learning from somebody, Mateus Maia.
They get the single leg, right? The single leg, and then
single leg,
like wrestlers would try to take you down to grab that single leg. Okay,
and then you use that
One,
and
two,
you jump
boom.
over the shoulder. And there's a little bit of a technique that you kind of grapevine your leg on his leg so that we can climb up and then jump it over so he's not going straight down. We climb, sit on top of the shoulder. That kind of makes even more impact, you know.
It's even higher,
when you
right?
go higher in there. So it's a way to climb up in there, you know. So that I end up developing a little bit on there, and I hit a few of them in tournaments, you know. Not nowadays. I'm 44 now, but I don't want to break my back, so I'm kind of just going more the firefly triangle from the ground. It's safer, you know, but I
But that was
some
an era.
highlights.
That was an era, yeah.
Yeah, I had
Nice highlights.
some highlights of the flight training.
And then we did when we did your work visa, right? We applied for your work visa, which was like it was kind of crazy, right? And
that was the other advice they gave me there because when they say, yeah, it's going to be costing $1,600, I say, I don't have this money there, you know. This is like, hey, don't worry, you can make a lot more money here in the US if you do the right things here. So invest right now. We can do payments, and then you actually offer to do payments and then discount from my salary, you know. So definitely, you knew what you're doing, you know. You've seen that before, you know. And one thing I take credit of myself, that I listen to advice of others, my cousins, you know. Your advice, they said, hey, you should not go illegal. We can do things legally here. You know, we just have to pay the price. And
everything has consequences, right? If you make bad choices or
later on, I was this. I was glad that I listened.
I just have a memory, right? Because you didn't have a lot of accomplishments at the time we applied for the visa, right? You just got your black belt. You didn't have like a big old resume, and we were applying for the O1, right? The special ability visa, right? And we did that. What was it? The professional submission league, the Rico Chaparelli.
Yes.
Thing had like
LA Sub X. That was the name.
LA Sub X.
Yeah, LA Sub X. Randy Couture fought Jacare. Marcelo Garcia fought Jake Shields. I fought Rafael Lovato. So that was one of the big show that I ended up joining.
But we submitted literally down to the second, like the last minute, all the things that you had done. And I remember tearing out the magazine of that ad with your name on it and we're submitting it to the attorney. And then you almost got the approval like, pretty fast.
Yes.
And I just remember like, oh, we got it, you know, like, because you weren't sure, right?
Yeah,
because that was a risk, right? I'm telling you, hey, just try to do this, and then you put you put yourself out there, and that doesn't work out, right? You spend all this money, right?
So you were on the spot too. Like, I don't want to.
I don't want to let you down, right? Yeah. Like I was telling you things, you know, but you don't know because it's not us, right? It's not me. It's making the decision. But I learned some things too, like there's like different offices in the U.S., right, that approves or disapproves, right?
Yes.
And the one for New Mexico is a little bit better than the one maybe for California.